welcome back to the Tarot Cottage. My name is Amy. I'm back today with a pick a card reading for you. And if you're one of my returning subscribers, I just want to say thank you so much for being a part of this soul family. Thank you so much for being a part of my life, for your support of me and this channel, and for your support of each other as well in the comment section. I truly wanted this to be a space of inclusivity and light, and we try to keep it that as often as possible. So if you see any negativity in the comment section below, either ignore it or let me know and I'll try to take care of it. But welcome back to the Tarot Cottage. Today's pick a card reading, we're looking at a check-in with your soulmate in separation today. How are they currently feeling about you? What are they thinking about this separation, about you, about this connection? I do have 3 piles for you to choose from. And I have beautiful flowers from my garden to signify the piles, kind of going back to the roots here of the channel. The first pile here with the little pink rose. Beautiful little pink rose. The second pile here with the yellow daisy. And pile number 3 with the beautiful red gerbera. Whichever pile or flowers are calling out to you, there may be a message waiting for you from Spirit today. My timestamps are listed below in the description box. I'm going to jump right into pile number 1. Again, today we're doing a check-in with your soulmate in separation. What are their current feelings and thoughts of you? Pile 1. Hello everybody. In pile number 1, you were drawn to this beautiful pink rose, or maybe you were drawn to this deck of cards. This is called the Naked Heart Tarot, and so a huge thank you to Bernice for sending this to me. Such a beautiful surprise. This is your reading. It's a soulmate and separation kind of day. We're checking in with this person. How are they currently feeling and thinking about you? Oops. How are they currently thinking and feeling about you? 5 of Wands coming out first with a whole bunch of others. So we're going to take this top card, if I can get it off, it's very slippery. Take this top card and we're going to throw the rest of them back. So let's keep going. Leo, Aries, Sagittarius energy. You don't have to be a fire sign for this to resonate. What are their current feelings? We have Justice, Libra, and the 5 of Cups. Oh my goodness. You know what? There's such a sense of sorrow and almost like taking the onus of the blame as well with this person. Really looking into the past and feeling perhaps like it's justified why everything's happening the way that it is for some reason. 5 of Wands is this real sense of jealousy potentially in the past that held them back, or insecurity that didn't allow them to act the way that they wanted to. The Moon. I just saw the Chariot as well. How are they currently feeling? The Universe. The World card. I love this card. Maybe it's just my penchant for bees, but I love this card. Back of the deck so far here is the Spirit of Cups, which I believe in this deck is the King of Cups. Back of deck. Oh my goodness, you could be dealing with a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, especially here with the Moon, very heavy in Scorpio. So this person has really had to suppress how they feel about you. And it's still something I feel like they've hid it in the past. They're still currently hiding it because they're carrying that energy into the present. And then we have this World card. They are really focused on movement, on change, and they really would love to have a chance to sort of revisit this. There's a lot of unfinished business that's really kind of hanging in the air when it comes to this connection. Definitely soulmate energy here with the King of Cups on back of deck. And again, with this Justice card in the 5 of Cups, this real sense of going over and over and over in my mind exactly where I went wrong, what I did wrong. They really do take a lot of the blame upon themselves. Let's clarify this as we go. Ooh, let's put that back. It's a lot. I just saw the 10 of Pentacles. What are their current feelings? How do they currently feel? Check in with our soulmate in separation. Clarifying the 5 of Wands. The 9 of Wands. there's this sense of them thinking that they had more time to act in the past, and they were really surprised when things sort of shifted away from this connection. And almost a little bit irritated. I don't want to use the word like irritated, but almost there's definitely a frustration. I feel like that frustration has switched from them maybe passing the buck and being frustrated with you to them being frustrated with themselves now. It's really it's turned a new corner into a real sense of grief and loss at this point. But there was a frustration about it in the past. And I feel like, again, some of the blame that they were placing was placed on other people because they were ill-equipped to handle the rejection or what they perceived to be a rejection. But I don't even feel like it was an actual rejection. I feel like it was just nobody acted upon these feelings. There was a lot of potential like back and forth kind of flirtation happening, and nobody acted upon it. And here, 10 of Wands, back of deck. The burden that we carry maintains this camel. It's about endurance. This is someone that potentially is from a long time ago, or they feel like they've been carrying this burden for a really long time. For current feelings and thoughts, please. They might have actually even grown into someone who works in the law field. So please take that as it resonates. It's not for everyone, but there's a real sense of maturity that's happened since you were with them. 6 of Pentacles. This seems like the type of person who values fairness. And here we have the 3 of Cups. This is a friend, potentially. It's on the side, though. It's like I'm on the fence of what I want to be. Do I want to be friends? Do I want to be more? There was a real sort of dancing and flirtation that happened between you with this cup. Lots of sort of movement, lots of dancing around the issue. You see these these fish, and they're in this constant sort of chasing my own tail mentality. It's like a real type of flirtation that happened. And there were ego issues here because they didn't want to be the one to kind of risk it first. But again, there's been growth here. 10 of Pentacles. A lot of financial growth too. They keep showing me that 10 of Pentacles, so they really want to show you that they've ascended, that they've grown. We have here the 4 of Swords. Back of the deck is the 4 of Cups. I didn't realize what I had until it was gone. 100%. I didn't know 100% exactly what it was until it walked away from me. And now with the High Priestess, that's an inner knowledge and an inner burden that they have to carry with them that they don't share with other people. The 4 of Swords is this retreat inside of themselves. It's a wisdom and a knowledge that has sunk in. But as much as they hope for a new beginning, there's also this sense of them expecting not to get that. Even though there's definitely soulmate energy here, even though they feel that connection, there's like a yin-yang even to this 6 of Pentacles. Well matched, the 2 of you. You may both be air signs. Again, that won't resonate with everyone. But here with the 4 of Cups, it's like because of everything that went down in the past and because of where they're sitting currently with this sense of loss, here with the 5 of Cups, this huge sense of loss that has enveloped their heart. It's as much as they've achieved a lot potentially, they don't feel like they've achieved enough because they've lost you. And it's like there's a sense of I didn't recognize it at the time. I took it for granted potentially in this connection. What are their current feelings? They currently feel, please. We have forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. And they definitely feel like they need to apologize for what they did, for what they didn't do even. Some of it is for what they refused to do or what they couldn't bring themselves to do. Retreat. It's time to disconnect from the world. And like I said, that's almost their expectation. They want so badly to have a revisit, to have success here, to have, everything come full circle. And I feel like they really want to manifest that. But because of this consistent look into the past, there is a stagnation that's occurred here. Keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. Some of you didn't expect this person to be your soulmate, potentially. Some of you didn't think that this was... You thought it was just a friend until it was no longer within your peripheral, and then it was something more. We have the subconscious. There was this method, this idea or this mentality that it would be easier to walk away, easier to push this down. And I feel like that's on both sides too. I feel like both of you were hoping for that over time. But it just always finds its way of creeping back into your train of thought. And we have the skull. Grief and reality. Transitions. That grief is it's in the thick of it. It's right here in the center, in the present energy. And that reality of what has been lost has hit them hard. That has been a very difficult lesson for them to learn. It's brought in clarity and truth about this connection and about the depth of it, but it has been an exceptionally hard lesson for this person to learn. We do have the rabbit here, backup deck. We could definitely be dealing with some type of fire sign here with the rabbit, only because it really reminds me of that Page of Wands, of leaping and adventures. What are they currently thinking? I'm focused on me right now. I'm focused on growing and growth and movement. And like I said, I feel like they have made major moves, especially financially. I don't know why I keeps creeping into my head. I feel like they've made moves financially. If pigs could fly. They have this idea, again, that it's not going to happen. That there's no way that they could transition. And maybe that's why this came out kind of on the horizontal instead of upright or in the reverse, because it's like I've been on the fence. I've been sitting there on maybe being hung up like laundry. It feels impossible to them for some reason. This is far from being over. It's far from being over. We also have the truth came after. The reality came in after the fact. It's like that Passenger song. You only miss the light when it's burning low. I was listening to that song earlier. I was meant for you. Soulmate energy here. And that's what we're talking about, the soulmates and separation. I just want everything to be perfect. The Knight of Pentacles. Back of the deck says, I watch you. I just can't help it. So keeping their... secretly keeping tabs on you, keeping an eye on you there. But this Knight of Pentacles, you know, this person seems very focused on career growth, if I'm honest. They feel very focused on career growth. And this mindset that they have within this career, they're kind of carrying it to this connection as well. It's like they're really focused on movement, on change, but it's going to be really slow, potentially. But it's because this person is now... They have really learned a lesson from this connection. They have really learned about taking advantage of opportunities. And so that's been a hard lesson, but also a very important, necessary lesson for them. And they're going to take that knowledge forward into every endeavor that they attack. But this Knight of Pentacles is telling us that they really want more. And they're trying to conjure that up. And they're making plans in that direction. But I think they realize it's going to take them a long time. And they're keeping their eye on you just in case. Just in case. Let's get some more messages from this person. What are they thinking right now? What are their secret thoughts? Oh, we have an explosion. We'll take some of these. So we have, I want to talk with you. I want closure. That World card in the future position is that sign of closure. I know we are going to start over. I know we are, but like I said, I feel like they also have this sense of like, it's not going to happen. This is painful. You and this connection confuse me. And I feel like that's not an old feeling for this person. I feel like in the past, they were just as confused with that Five of Wands. I will never stop hoping for this connection. Everything about you is attractive. Oops. Don't be surprised if I contact you soon. And then we have somehow I am going to make this happen. Let's get one more. Or three more. Do you ever think about us? We have Facebook creep. And they've already admitted to keeping tabs on you. So, oops. I'm looking for clarity. For truth, for justice. Back of this deck says, I stay away, but not because I want to. Let's get a charm bowl for you, group 1. A check-in with your soulmate in separation. How are they currently feeling about you right this moment? What are their current thoughts of you? 4 of Wands. The Sun. Ooh, we could be dealing with a Leo here. We have the 4 of Cups. Yes, they didn't see what they had sitting right in front of them. And in the past, especially with that 4 of Wands reversed, it's like a missed opportunity to get what they wanted. There could have been arguments even in the past of this connection, even with that 5 of Wands starting out for some of you. There could have been arguments that led to the disconnect. And again, a sense of maybe frustration when you didn't reach out to patch things up. Here, this 4 of Cups, though, shows where they're sitting because of the consequences of those actions now. They're definitely not happy in their current situation, and they're definitely lacking in this joy and happiness and abundance that the Sun represents. They're not even looking at it. They're refusing to see any sort of goodness in their life right now because of lack of this connection. So it's kind of drug their energy down. Let's pull this out so we can... What do we have today? Okay, so we have the Cheshire Cat, which has been coming out a lot lately, actually. So Leo energy and somebody with a great smile. We have Cancer in the bowl. We also have Capricorn. We have and secret. We have the stethoscope. So you make this person's heart pound really fast, or there could be a hospital or nursing connection as well, or maybe a blocked heart chakra. We have love on a foundation, wanting to build up a foundation with you, and someone that you already have like a stable sort of base with. Like, I feel like there's a friendship at the base of all of this. We have this little fairy with the moon surrounding it, and this is my charm for someone who thinks that this is an impossible desire or an impossible hope. And we also had that card that said, you know, if pigs could fly. So they're a little bit waning in their confidence. All right, pile number 1, that's what I have for you right this moment. What is your person thinking right this second about you in this connection, your soulmate in separation? If this resonates, I would love to hear about it in the comment section. I would love for you to be a part of this soul family and subscribe to the channel. Please like this video and hit the notification bell, and drop me a comment below so that I can enter you in for a chance to win a free reading with me. Congratulations to Lynn, this month's winner. You can check out my Instagram as well, because there's a chance to win a free mini read over there on a monthly basis. And you can check out my Etsy page for a chance, well, not a chance, to book a personal reading with me. If you go there and it's empty, it just means that I've sold out for the day. I will be reposting listings weekdays and on Sundays. So keep checking back. But I really hope that you come back here and visit me on another day at the Tarot Cottage, and I hope that you have a beautiful day. Take care. Hello and welcome to group number 2. You were drawn to this beautiful little yellow daisy, and this is your reading. Your soulmate in separation. What are their current thoughts of you? This is a check-in that we're going to do with them. We're using the Tarot of Sexual Magic. Thank you so much to Jeanette for this deck. It's a beautiful deck to shuffle, and it just feels like silk in your fingers. So I guess the illicit images are fitting for this deck. So the person on your mind, your soulmate in separation, what are their current thoughts of you in this connection, please, Spirit? Thank you. So we have here the 2 of Wands in the reverse position. Could be dealing with the Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. It's like they made plans in this connection in the past, and things kept falling through. They could never maybe bring themselves to come forward with their plans or their desires for you. And we have the Empress, and that's because they did not think that they were on the same level as you, and they still don't. And that's really what they think about, because the Empress embodies abundance in every form. She is everything that is beautiful about the divine feminine and more. She is compassion. She is creativity. She's just, you know, the best of the best. And that's what this person thinks about. And that's their opinion of you. Maybe they didn't appreciate you as much as they should have in the past. Maybe they didn't act according to what this Empress deserves to, you know, what she deserves. What are their current thoughts, please? But she's the divine feminine. We have here the Ace of Swords. Yeah, that clarity definitely came in later. There's similarities to this vibe to pile number 1, actually. And then we have the Three of Swords. Wow, lots of sadness. Back of the deck is the Hierophant. Very similar vibes to pile 1. This one has a little bit more of a sad undertone, though, because they had to learn this lesson the hard way, for sure. And that Three of Swords is talking about disappointment. This is not for everyone, but for some of you, this person or you have moved on into a third party, and that's something that's very difficult for them to have to be privy to. Here we have the Five of Cups. Lots of regret. Lots of regret for not acting upon their intentions in the past with you. A missed opportunity here. And you know, they're really, maybe they've convinced themselves that it's kind of over in a sense for some of you. We have the Death card, yeah. It's like there's a change of state. Your situation has changed. Again, I'm getting the vibe that you could be with another person. There could be a karmic tie here. Please take that as it resonates. I'm dealing with the general collective energy. So lots of energies are floating in and out. But this Death card shows that things have shifted for you. You have been put into this position of the Empress. So, you know, there's this sense of like, I really missed the boat on this one. And somebody else may be reaping all of the benefits of this beautiful divine feminine. Five of Pentacles, yes. Left outside, destitute. It's like that Adele song, Hello from the Other Side. It's how they feel. And it's like, oh, it stings. Oh, I feel like my head's aching. It stings so bad. And it hits them hard too. Like it, oh. We have the Eight of Cups. Back of the deck is the World, which is interesting. Very similar vibes to pile 1, actually. You may want to check out that pile. And then we have the High Priestess. Yeah. You can even see how he's like worshiping her, because she is his world. And again, it's like that hindsight is 2020, and it sometimes really sucks when we realize that we've missed that boat. And that's exactly what seems to be happening here. The difference is that in this pile, it seems to be more heavily, this pain is more heavily contingent on the fact that you have seemed to have moved forward. Or at least in their opinion, they feel like you've moved forward, and that brings them a lot of sadness. This Eight of Cups, it's really reflective of, you know, someone who needs to move forward, of something that's physically painful for them. You know, they're not being fulfilled in a way that will bring them some peace or bring them joy or get them closer to their goals. Can we clarify that Eight of Cups, please? The Three of Cups, it could be, yeah, third-party situation here. And I don't know if this person was a friend of yours in the past who never acted, but they've never stopped feeling the way that they felt in the past. Seven of Pentacles. Yeah, Six of Cups and Hermit. Virgo, Three of Swords, back of deck again. And this Three of Swords is such a sad depiction. This poor creature. has just been done in. And even underneath is the Five of Cups again, a real sense of loss. It's like, and it's such a weird song that I'm hearing in my head. There's a singer, and she's a country music singer, and her name was Lori Morgan. And she had this song called My Favorite Dress or something, and it was about her favorite dress, and her friend borrowed it for this party that they went to, and the guy that she was in love with fell in love with her friend because of the dress. And then, you know, it's just this weird sort of sliding doors thing. It's like this missed opportunity that's led to this almost a loneliness and the contemplation here. They do think that you are their soulmate, though, and they do want that reunion. And I feel like they're holding out hope that if they're patient enough, eventually they could have a reunion with you if you are willing to walk away from whatever situation you're in now. Because they are convinced you could be in something else or could be embroiled with something else. So please take that as it resonates. Again, it won't be for everyone. Their current thoughts of you. We have purification through water, emotional cleansing, and rejuvenation. And we have that Five of Cups, and so many times, you know, that Five of Cups is this depiction of someone standing in the water and being sort of dragged down by it and focusing on the loss. And in this way, hopefully that they will be able to move forward. But this purification through water card talks about emotional cleansing. So that reality, that realization, this epiphany may have been hitting them like really recently. And they could be really in the midst of that kind of mourning period, which will hopefully bring them clarity, hopefully bring them peace ultimately. We have yin yang because we're dealing with soulmate energy here. The desire for the transformation will always be there. We have rising above, clarity, freedom, and solution. And this Hermit's not giving up that hope. Like I said, they don't want to give up the hope of this love that is truly one of a kind to this person. And I love this card. It doesn't do it justice. You can't really see, but she's in the forest. She's having a tea party with all her best friends. It's just a beautiful card about innocence and the innocent type of love that soulmate energy really represents, or this person really embodies when it comes to you, because this is what they put this rose-colored glass on you. And they're both patiently and impatiently waiting for a chance to kind of revisit that. Current feelings. How is your soulmate in separation currently feeling? We have impatient. It's like so close yet so far away, and we have release. Really reminiscent of the Five of Cups, because they're not recognizing that sunshine still cascades behind them if they're just let go of their perceived loss and focus on the present and realize what can be done here. Because I assume you wouldn't be watching this video unless you were also invested in some sort of way emotionally in the situation. We have instinct. Someone is, you know, I don't want to say they're two-faced, but because of insecurities, they feel like they have to kind of cater their personality to whoever they're with. There's this, like this sense like if you're in a third party, you're really good at hiding your true feelings about this person, because I feel like this could be a long-standing no contact situation for some of you as well. So it's like it's easy to pretend. We have let go of control issues. Allow this situation to unfold naturally. There's a sense of codependency here too. Wanting change, but there's almost a sense of like wanting change, but not being prepared for that change. Like wanting something to change or something to happen, but not quite being prepared. And I feel like that's on your end. Not quite being ready if that change were to show up on our doorstep. Codependency. Back of the deck says calling in your soulmate. Your prayers, visualizations, and affirmations help to bring you together. The constant thought and focus on this will help you to bring you guys closer together. For some of you, I almost feel like that incites panic, though, if you are in a third party. I have been doing spell work on you. What is this person currently thinking? thinking? Soulmates and separation. I feel your presence around me. So this person may be really heavy into meditation or that sort of, because I just feel like they spend a lot of time praying or meditating about you or trying to connect with your energy actively. I know you're my twin flame because of that knowledge, and maybe that's even what helped them develop that knowledge. When we first met, I just always had this feeling, which they again didn't gain that hindsight until hindsight is gained at 2020. You really have been by my side, and I cherish you for that. It definitely feels like it was started in friendship. 3 of Cups, 6 of Cups. For some of you, definitely feels like a friendship that should have become more and didn't. I know you were right. I'm trying to forgive myself. I do think about the future, and when I do, I think about you in it. They can't help but try to manifest you. They can't help with that Virgo energy. And, you know, it's about withdrawal, and it's about, you know, almost formulating a plan that makes sense. Give me a chance. Let me out of the zone that maybe I've been put in for a while. You're in a different, sorry, you're so different, but that's why I love you. What is your current thoughts of you? I can't make the first move. And could be because of those insecurities. I worry that this is all in my head. And the codependency card that we saw really speaks to the devil energy as well. The thought of you with someone else drives me crazy. A message for those of you who do find yourselves in another relationship. I knew the first moment I saw you. They had this sort of zing moment. You guys ever seen Hotel Transylvania? Where they talk about that one person that just lights you up inside, and you have a physical reaction when you meet them or see them. And maybe it doesn't happen to everybody. Maybe it's just something very special, but this person seems to have experienced it. Back of the deck is, I worry that this is all in my head again. What are their current thoughts of you? I want to start over with you. We have Freight Train. I always think of the 8 of Wands when I see that card. The desire behind it, the urgency behind it, the want for communication. You make my heart soar. On the back it says, I fantasize about being with you. So I feel like, you know, they would be more, this is the type of person that might be more innocent about how they put things across, when under the surface what they mean to say is, I just want you. I dream about you all the time. Addictions come in many forms, and you are mine. Ooh. I want to start fresh with you. Do you ever think about us? And I'm curious about you. So curious. And you know, that reminds me of the Page of Wands as well. So definitely fire energy here. It says, don't be surprised if I contact you soon, on the back of that deck. Sorry about the noise, the traffic noise. Let's get a charm bowl for you, group 2. Charm bowl for group number 2, please. No contact, soulmate and separation, current feelings in the bowl. Page of Cups, 7 of Cups, 4 of Cups. Could be dealing with a water sign, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. You know, the Page of Cups is this offer that comes in when you don't expect it. And for some of you, this person really wants to come towards you. But there's a lot of confusion. Sometimes when we see the 7 of Cups, we see some confusion. But if we can just turn the narrative around in our mind, we can actually see options instead of confusion. But this person doesn't know how you're feeling. It's really thrust them into this apathetic state with the 4 of Cups in the future, which is a dangerous place for it to be. Because it talks about not appreciating what's right in front of us. And when we're not in the habit of being present in the present energy and in the present moment, we lose the gifts that lie there. And part of the gift that lays there is this gateway to the future and creating a better future for ourselves through our thoughts and our feelings and our intentions. So I don't like seeing that in the future position. It's important to remember that it's not insurmountable, though, and that's why tarot is so cool, because we can look at, where we could where we could potentially be going. There we go. Where we could be potentially be going, and we can, resolve to change and heal the things in the present that are leading us there. So this Seven of Cups, instead of looking at it like confusion, we can look at it and be like, these are my options, and this is what I can do, and this is what I can appreciate. This is everything I have to be appreciative for. We have I can. We have live, laugh, and love, the letter Q and the letter Z. We have a marijuana plume here, a little marijuana charm. We also have the ear of corn, a sense of friendship. We have a big wrench, and we have an iron, ironing things out. All right, group number 2, that's what I have for you today. I hope that it resonated. If it did, I would love to hear about it in the comment section below. And please subscribe and like this video and hit your notification bell. Drop me a comment so that I can enter you in for a chance to win a free reading with me. Please check out my Etsy page and my Instagram link below. But I really do hope that you come back here and visit me on another day at the Tarot Cottage, and I hope that you have a beautiful day. Take care. Hello everybody, in pile number 3, you were drawn to this beautiful red gerbera, my favorite color. And this is your reading. Soulmates in separation, what are their current thoughts of you? This is a check-in with them. What are they currently thinking about you right this moment? Their current thoughts. Ooh. First, the Chariot, Cancer energy here with this Chariot. A card of decision and choice and decisive action, and oftentimes it's an emotional choice that we've already made, but we just need the strength now to kind of charge towards it. So decisive or decision that needs to be made when it comes to you. We have here the 8 of Pentacles. These are big cards, so they kind of take up a lot of space. We have it coming in with the Knight of Pentacles. Thoughts of you. This seems like a very practical person who works really hard. For some of you, this person is someone who has maybe spent many years in separation from you, because I just see a lot of years lined up on that tree. And with the Knight of Pentacles, it's a slow moving energy. It's like they have something to say to you, but they are taking their time to get there. We have the 3 of Pentacles. The type of person that would work hard to give you what you want. It is in the current position here in the present energy, so they could be building a foundation, a financial foundation, working hard at that. It could be that they themselves are building up that foundation with someone else, so take that as it resonates. We have the 10 of Cups. If they are in a new foundation, even if they aren't, they are saying that, their emotional happiness lies with you. That is something that's missing from the present. That's something that they're hoping to gain in the future, but it's not there yet. And we have the Magician. So it's like they're trying to conjure it up. They're trying to manifest this. It's like they decide what they want, and now they're like, I'm going to work hard until I get what I want. It's a real decisive, focused energy. 8 of Wands. Oh. Because I feel like the desire that they have for you has kind of caught them off guard. That 8 of Wands, it's about communication. And both of these cards are about movement and travel. And I feel like for some of you, again, you're very far apart from this person. But the urgency is building up inside of them. What is their current thoughts of you? Pile 3. We have the King of Swords. Could be dealing with a Libra. Air energy, Aquarius, or Gemini as well. In this King of Swords, he's about truth and justice and wielding that truth. And in this card, you can see all of those dragonflies here flying around. And the dragonfly is about transformation, just like the butterfly. But the butterfly for me is more of a quiet inner transformation. It's subdued. It's gentle in a way. I'm sure it's not physiologically, but it seems more gentle, whereas the dragonfly for me is hungry for change, hungry for more. And that's what this person feels like. They're hungry to get things off of their chest. We have the Six of Wands. And yeah, very focused. Six of Wands is about victory, focused on victory. This person wants more with you. King of Wands, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, back of deck. They want more with you. And it's like this sense of like, I'm going to focus with unwavering faith about what I want until I get it. Because the Six of Wands, especially next to this King of Swords, it's like they're hungry for change. And so they're visualizing that win. And they're working towards it. It's a steady pace. It's slow, but they're working towards it. King of Cups. Oh. Back of the deck is the Hermit, Virgo, Knight of Swords. Oh, we're tipping over. Just want to take a peek. There's the Devil. You know, the Devil is showing itself because it's almost become a bit of an obsession for this person. And I do feel like this person is making decisive, albeit slow moves towards you that will gain momentum, is what Spirit is saying. And the Hermit here, back of deck, it's that they haven't lost hope. It may appear as though they have, or it may appear that things are really stagnant, but that light still shines. And the Virgo energy is very practical, and they create a very sturdy plan towards their goals, which is what they're showing here in the present energy, is them putting into work this plan of action that they've conjured up for themselves. And it's about movement. They don't know where bringing forth this truth, bringing forth this honesty is going to bring them. They don't know what the consequences are going to be of that action, but they're hoping it's going to bring them peace. They're hoping it's going to, you know, heal them from this sense of obsession. They're hoping it's going to lead to an emotional new beginning with you. And movement from this person. Even though we have this Hermit, which is not it's more of a, you know, retreat, meditation, kind of repressed feeling. It's being chased by the Knight of Swords. Because that hope that's in that lantern, that Aquarius energy, is shining inside this person. And they want you to know that they have not given up, and they are making slow, steady progression towards you. And you know what I just saw in my head was that scene from the International Man of Mystery, the Austin Powers, where that one man is in that gravel flattener or the road flattener, and he's coming towards him, and it's the slowest progression you've ever seen, but they're still yelling at the top of their lungs. That's what I just saw in my head, because it is slow with this knight, but he's determined. He makes it eventually because he's so sure-footed. Their current thoughts of you. What are they currently thinking? We have the separation. Time apart from your partner is on the horizon. Free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. And there are, you know, because I'm dealing with collective energy, and because I'm dealing with the general energy right now, we have lots of messages coming in. And again, there could be some sort of foundation in place right now that this person is currently working on or working within at this moment in time. It does feel very much heavily like it's like they're focused on their career, and they're really focused on their own business as well. So take that as it resonates. Again, it won't be for everyone, but there's a sense of them really throwing themselves into their own business at this time as well. What are their current thoughts? Current thoughts of you. I will say this too with that King of Cups. He is the most emotional of all the kings. He's got, you know, they're not showing any of that emotion leading up to this until we get here, until we get to the end of the rainbow. You know, the Ten of Cups, the emotional abundance, the fulfillment. It's like they have to work hard to get to it. They're not experiencing it right now. They have to work hard to get to it, and you're involved. We have here humanity. And, you know, she's holding an egg. It's cracked. There is a sense of sort of sacrificing what I want right now in the present for this person for some reason. Take that as it resonates. Sacrificing what I want right now because of my responsibilities. We have white dress, tradition. We have the lion on the back of the deck, so bravery, the Leo energy. And that's what's required with that chariot. When we make a decisive action towards what we want, it's the strength card that comes right afterwards that creates the motion that we require to get everything get everything rolling. What is this current person currently thinking? What are their current feelings and thoughts? I heart you. King of Cups. Definite soulmate energy with the King of Cups present. You were meant for me. Declaring, it's almost like they're claiming you. Staking claim. I'm making plans for us. And I'm getting back on my feet. Working really hard. I feel like really throwing themselves into work right now. I ruined everything I touch. Oh no. A little bit of self-deprecation. Disappointment perhaps at how long it's taking to become emotionally fulfilled with you. I'm right where you left me. Nothing has changed. But I should have ran after you. So a sense of regret for not speaking my truth in the past, potentially in this connection as well. Okay, other current thoughts of you. You are the most beautiful thing I've ever seen. And I'm trying to be strong during their current trials. And I feel like it's not that they're going through a lot of trials. I just feel like they're so focused on growth and duty and responsibility right now. I want back into your life. This isn't right, and we both know it. The only thing that makes me happy is you. And that's why in the present, there's none of that. You notice that? There's none of those cups. There's none of this, comfort that you provide. I stay away, but not because I want to. It feels impossible, but I can't give up completely. And says, I would take you home to my mom. Oh. It's like they want to show you off. They don't want to hide in the shadows either. Keeping an eye on your social media. And it's a secret. I've got a lot of responsibilities right now. I get excited when I think about you. Back of the deck says, you are the only thing that I lie about. What are their current thoughts of you? Pile number 3. I've been feeling your presence around me. So there, during this, the hermit really talks about sort of cloistering yourself and sinking into a meditative type of state to figure out what you want and how to get there. And when they're alone, they think about you all the time. They're never actually alone because you're always there. I thought about you spending time with my family and me, and they say they'll take you home to their mom. So they're really trying to conjure up a life with you because that's what they want. This 10 of Cups with the King of Cups, they want to embody this with you. They want to grow a family. They want everything that 10 of Cups embodies. I'm planning to surprise you. It says I've been doing spell work on you, so really focusing on you in meditation. Back of the deck says the sexual thoughts that run through my mind during these times are pretty intense. What are their secret thoughts? What are they thinking right now, Spirit? We have the Enchanted Forest, mystery, magic, and excitement. And you can see this moon, it's kind of suppressing the growth. The fear, the insecurity is suppressing the growth of what could be and what is already in place in this connection. We have eternal love, happiness, harmony, and fulfillment. that sense of destiny. Back of deck says lost love, surrender, healing, and release. Let's get a charm bowl for you, group 3. All right, group number 3, please. Soulmates and separation, their current thoughts and feelings. Whoopsie, we have the Knight of Pentacles. We have one on the floor. It's the Five of Pentacles reversed. Let me just grab it. So the Five of Pentacles reversed. We'll get another one here. It is the Death card. So like I said, there's like a decisive action, and like with the Five of Pentacles reversed, that's how I want to see it. I don't want to see it in the upright. I want to see it reversed because I want to see that there's hope returning to the situation. And there's a certain amount of intent that that Knight of Pentacles has on that pentacle, on his prize. And yes, he's growing old. Yes, he's growing gray. Yes, he's slow, but he is determined to make it. And that determination, it kind of reminds me of that Death card, same stance sort of, but this horse is in motion to take that first step because there's this recognition of like nothing changes if nothing changes. So small steps can lead to huge results eventually in this connection, can lead to more down the road, to a rebirth of sorts. What do we have in the bowl today? We have AJ. AJ could be a name. We have 2A, actually no, just one. X and I. We also have the lipstick, so somebody who's very alluring. They think you're very alluring, potentially. We also have the Empress. The Empress is abundance and gorgeous. It's like everything that's gorgeous and abundant and beautiful about the Divine Feminine, but it also represents motherhood at times as well, so take that as it resonates. We have the Stethoscope. So there could be a hospital or nursing connection or a blocked heart chakra, or you make this person's heart pound. We have Made with Love as well. Could be children in your life or in this person's life. So take that as it resonates. All right, group 3, that's what I have for you today. I hope that it resonated with your situation. If it did, I would love to hear about it in the comment section. I would love for you to subscribe to this channel and hit the like button, hit the notification bell if you feel called to, and drop me a comment below so that I can enter you in for a chance to win a free reading with me. Congratulations to this month's winner. You can check out my other links below as well for Etsy and for Instagram. But I really do hope that you come back here and visit me on another day at the Tarot Cottage, and I hope that you have a beautiful day. Take care.